Leo, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's time for your weekly check-in. We're going to see what's going on with you guys in the first week of November. November week 1. So it's a weekly check-in. So it's just a short, quick, general, energetic overview. If any of you are in need of a personal reading, the information is down here in the description. Or you could just go straight to my website, tarotwithrich.com, however you want to do it. I got a link down here in the description, though. All right, let's just jump on into this. Let's see how the energy's looking between Leo and the person they're dealing with. November week 1. How's the energy looking? How's the energy looking? Leo and the person they're dealing with. Oh, Queen of Cups reversed. Hang on. Is that you losing feelings? You're really just kind of starting to lose the passion, it just feels like there's a lot of feelings being lost here, just in general, all the way across the board. Yeah, and Ace of Wands reversed. Losing the fire, losing the passion. You're not all the way over it. Not really. I don't know. We got Ace of Swords upright. I'm sorry. Page of Swords upright. Ace of Swords reversed. Kind of feels to me like this person wants to talk to you. They just don't really know how to approach you. They don't really know what to say. And I think you can kind of feel that deep down, can't you? You can kind of feel deep down inside that this person has something that they want to say. Maybe some of you wake up checking your phone every day, swearing up and down you're going to see them in your inbox. And this type of energy right here, and with the Nine of Swords, this is like somebody typing out a big, long paragraph and then deleting it before they send it. That's what this energy looks like. And I don't know, there's this, you're going to war with yourself in your own mind, aren't you? I think you can't decide whether or not you're losing feelings for this situation or not. Some days you think you are. Other days something triggers a memory and sends you spiraling. All right. Some of you dealing with an Aquarius. Also have Pisces. Is that it? Oh, I got Virgo here too. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. All right, let's see how they feel about you. What's their deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Oop, that deck said no. King of Pentacles. So, King of Pentacles may be a lot of things, but one thing he is not is overflowing with love and emotion. Yeah, see, this person wants to talk to you, but this gets so confusing every time this comes through. They want to talk to you, but I wouldn't say that they're overflowing with love and emotion. I wouldn't say that they're trying to show up in your inbox and beg on some, please come back to me, I miss you, I love you, whoop, whoop, whoop. Nothing like that, but they still want to talk to you, which begs the question, then why, you know? Why? The only conclusion I can come to when this shit comes through is that they're just wanting to be nosy. Just wanting to be nosy. And if you had to take a guess, what would you guess a past person would want to know? Especially if y'all fell out and it was ugly. What would you guess? What are they looking to see? if anything bad's happened, right? If you miss them, if you have improved your life, if you're doing better, you know? But beyond that, I don't really think they're thinking that far into it, you know? All right. Well, not my question to you then would be, do you want to talk to someone like that? That's an open-ended question. I'm not being rhetorical. I guess let's get the advice. That was quick. Not a whole lot to this. What's the advice? Ooh, this is saying it would not be a good idea to reach out to this person. Huh, that's weird. Why not? Why not? Why not? Damn. Oh, okay. Because this person might try to turn it into a game if you did that. They might just try to play games with you and fuck around with you and fuck with your head. We got in the advice, we got the Page and the Knight of Swords both reversed, saying that talking to this person would not be a good idea. I try not to tell you what and what not to do. So I want to see if I can twist and bend this a little bit. First of all, if you are wanting communication anytime soon, it would have to be you that initiates it. But do you think you are in a good enough emotional state or just energetic state all the way around to be able to communicate with this person and stay rock solid and not let them play with you, not let them trigger you? You know, not let them get too close. You be careful and picky and choosy. You know, keeping them at an arm's distance, basically. And then again, that circles back around to the point. Do you want to talk to somebody like that? That's an open-ended question. I'm not being rhetorical. Me, personally, I don't even want to talk to somebody like that, you know? If I don't trust you, I have nothing to say to you. You know? So if you can maintain a solid structured energy, you know, and keep this person at an arm's distance and look at this situation from a very logical, non-biased perspective, it could be beneficial. It could actually help you find closure and release this. But if not, if you are the slightest bit vulnerable, it will end up more than likely turning into a reconciliation attempt. And the way the energy looks here, it would be about a 95% chance of a repeat cycle. So I guess just take that and do with it what you will. All right. Now we gonna see how things are looking with your love interest. The person Leo is interested in. How's it looking in the first week of November? Ooh, High Priestess reversed. Are you wrestling with your intuition about something? Your intuition is screaming something at you, but you're having a hard time being able to tell whether or not it's your intuition or your ego making shit up. Some of you dealing with a Cancer. I'm feeling like a love offer is being made. It feels like a love offer is being made, but it almost kind of seems like this person's keeping you at an arm's distance. Or maybe it's not a direct love offer. I don't know. This feels like maybe mixed signals. What is this? What's this? You tell me what this is. What the hell is that? That don't make no goddamn sense at all. Knight of Cups, Four of Cups. That's either a love offer being made and rejected, or maybe like mixed signals leading you on, you know, and then stringing you along and breadcrumbing you and hot and cold and on and off and in and out. Whatever it is, though, I think you're really wrestling with yourself over this. And I mean, honestly, with the Lover's card reversed here, it's getting to a point where the energy between the two of you is so thick. And this basically is bothering you more than it is lifting you up. This connection's turning into more of a burden than a blessing. It's keeping you up at night more than it's actually relaxing you and bringing out the best in you. So, okay. Some of you dealing with a Taurus. I also have Gemini, Taurus again, Cancer. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. Yeah, let's see how they feel about you. What are their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? King of Coins reversed. This person doesn't know what the hell they want or where they're going in life. Period. Across the board. So when somebody doesn't know what the hell they're wanting in life, they definitely don't know what the hell they want in love. I don't really think they're trying to settle down with anyone, though, to be honest with you. Sex-based connection. They're guarding their heart. Why would somebody guard their heart? Because they got hurt in the past, right? Of course. Like clockwork, dude, every time. Every time. I've had people ask me before, you know, doing what you do for a living, do you ever find yourself repeating yourself a lot? And I said, yes. You know why? Because the majority of the issues in the dating world, just in general, there's only a tiny little handful of issues plaguing the whole dating world. Tiny little handful. You could probably honestly reduce it down to like between 5 and 10 major issues in the dating world. And one of them is not having a fucking clue how to heal. Walking around in fear. I need to get laid, but I'm scared for anyone to get too close. So you do the math. I have sexual desires that need to be met, but I'm too afraid to connect with anyone emotionally. So what am I going to do? You do the math. That's a big problem in today's dating world. They're protecting their heart. And the question is, protecting it from what? I know there's a lot of you like, protecting it from what? I'm not going to fucking do anything. I know. It sucks. It sucks having that bullshit projected onto you, especially when you know that you're the one that's going to fucking show them how a person's supposed to be treated, right? So frustrating to be in that situation. All the things that everybody claims to want is what I'm offering. All the shit that everyone is tired of. I'm not bringing that to the table. I'm offering what you say you want. And you gonna turn me down and go chase after some piece of shit that don't give a fuck about you. Okay. Whatever. All right. Well, let's get the advice. What's the advice? Oh, shit. Well, I think a decision needs to be made here pretty soon. What you gonna do? This is telling me that the energy between the two of you is so thin right now that This is about to pop its top anytime. Y'all, a decision needs to be made like quick. We're doing this or we're not. If not, I feel like this tension is going to build and build and build and build and build and build and build. One wrong move, pow! It's going to get ugly. One wrong move. I don't think I would let this go past Thanksgiving if I was you. And that's being generous, saying that. That's being real generous. Real generous. I'd be making a final decision one way or the other here real soon. I told y'all a few weeks ago, you're going to be seeing a lot of this shit in the last 3 months of the year. A lot of this shit. The last 3 months of the year is getting ready to either evolve or repeat. It's every year, like clockwork. This isn't exclusive to 2025. Every year, we're all being put in different situations and scenarios, depending on, where you're struggling in life, whether it's your love life, your family, your friends, your finances, business, work, whatever. Where are we going to evolve to the next level or repeat the last level? So, yeah, I'd be on that pretty quick. If not, see, here's the thing. When you let it get to that point where it blows up between you and the person, then that's just going to create a karmic tie. And that's not the end of the world. If you're a skilled energy worker and you know how to process, release, transmute, and heal energy, then it's not the end of the world. But most people don't know how to do that. Right? If you knew how to do that, you probably wouldn't even know my fucking name. So it can make your path more challenging and difficult in 2026 than it needs to be, All right, well, I feel like those were the messages that my Leo family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is all down here in the description. All right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.